Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is Kelvin back with another movie review. This movie review is for the documentary film Floyd Norman, An Animated Life. Floyd Norman is an African-American male who was the first African-American to work in Disney Studios animation. He's worked on a lot of classic Walt Disney animation films. He was also hired by Walt Disney himself to work on one of the most classic Walt Disney cartoon films, and that was The Jungle Book. Floyd Norman also started his own little company, and the footage that you see of like the civil rights movement, especially with like the riots and stuff that happened, that was filmed by his production company. And I didn't, really know that. I just thought that may have been like just news coverage, but that was actually him and his production team that did those things. And that was a pretty, interesting look into who this man was and the work that he's done. The movie, chronicles his life, his two marriages, his kids, him working at Disney, the love that he had for working at Disney in the animation department. The film also chronicles something that happened to Mr. Floyd Norman at the age of 65. He was asked to leave Walt Disney Studios, so pretty much he got kicked to the curb, where other people that actually started with him, love him, been around him, been like a mentor and everything like that, they've gone on to be directors and producers excuse me, and other facets of companies like Disney and Pixar, which Mr. Norman worked as well on some projects as well. So the movie, it deals with a lot of themes. There is some themes of racism, but there's also some themes of ageism and what's too old. If a person is still at the prime, which Mr. Norman is at, especially if you watch the documentary, he's still vibrant, he's still full of life, he is a character, he loves his job, he loves what he does, he's always loved what he does, but why wasn't he given the chance to grow into the other positions that his cohorts got into? Maybe that was part of the company, maybe that was part of his mistake too. But when you watch the movie, you kind of have to make the decision of that for yourself. I really enjoyed the movie because I heard about the movie, didn't know Mr. Norman, didn't know like some of the works he's done, but I really did enjoy this documentary because it's a piece of history that a lot of people don't know, and I would like for people to actually know and check out this history of Mr. Floyd Norman, who has done such incredible work. I guarantee you, if there is a Walt Disney animated movie, somehow, some way, Mr. Norman has had his print in it. Like I said, I love this documentary. It's very fun and lighthearted. It never gets you down, it never dampens your spirit, because even though Mr. Norman has gone through a whole lot, he still walks around, he still has a smile, he's still very animated, and that's what you have to do. You can't let anybody break your spirit, and I really enjoyed that about this movie. And so you guys tell me what you thought. If you've seen the movie, you hit us up on Facebook at We Do Movies. You can check out our reviews on We Do Movies, as well as Facebook and YouTube as well. And until then, we'll see you next time. Peace.